Alrighty, righty. Welcome back to the Straight Out the Booth podcast with your hosts, Tyler, Nick, Garrett, and Christian. So, I wanted to get into starting with school. What was the best year or years of school for you guys?
Whoa.
For
Mm,
me, I think eighth grade, like the end of every part of school, so elementary, middle, those are the ones that are really fun. So, like fifth grade. So, for you, Nick?
I think I'm gonna have to agree with you. Like the tail end of like elementary school was great, and honestly for me, like all of middle school, I feel like every year it got better. Like you know, so I guess tail end again.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, Miss Q was just no, Christian. You said second grade, yeah, but I'll tell you the story about Miss Q. So basically, after second grade, I had never talked to her again, and I think shit, spring break maybe of seventh grade, we went to California. I went to California with my family, right? So this is yeah, 5 years after I've had her as a teacher, never seen her again. Anyways, so basically, we do everything in Cali, and then the day we're coming back to from California, basically what happens is we're in the airport, and my brother's like, I think I just saw Miss Q, and we're just like, nah, it's probably someone who looks like her. So we get on the plane, and she's fucking there, bro. Oh my God, I could not stand that. We had to be on a whole ass flight with her. We thought it was gonna crash, but she was the
Uh,
worst teacher ever.
were you sitting near her?
We were a couple seats back, I think, so we didn't talk to her for the rest of the flight, but God, she looked
Yeah,
like a
that's
pig,
fine.
bro. I'm
That's
sorry.
that's a crazy coincidence. I don't like
Hmm.
running. I don't like running into my teachers out in public. It's just
Hmm.
weird. I don't know.
Same day, same flight, coming back from the same city. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually really weird.
Hmm.
I got a little story, bro. It's kind of like not related to the school thing at all, but it is related to planes.
I bet.
There was one flight I was coming back from. I think it was Australia, so it was like going into seventh grade. And bro, there was this girl on my flight back to Orlando, sitting like three
Oh
rows
my.
behind me. Shorty was a dime piece, bro. God damn. But it was like seventh grade, so I could not spit any games. So it was just a wasted opportunity, bro. So sad looking back. Like,
Oh my God.
god damn. You really think you're gonna pull a girl off of
Yeah, like
off
I
of a
mean,
plane?
at
Why
least she was
not?
going to Orlando, so I mean,
Shoot or shoot, bro. Shoot or shoot. Stop playing with me.
Bro, surely not.
Shoot or shoot, fam. You never know. Why not let it fly?
hmm.
Yeah.
Shit, I got a lot
Hey,
of school.
dude, I
Uh,
really doubt that, right? I really doubt you're pulling a freaking girl off a plane, but I mean, anything's
We'll
possible, I
see.
guess.
We'll see. You know what? Just to accept your challenge, next time I go on a plane, bruh, and I see a cute girl, I'm getting her snap and I'm bringing it to you. This girl's off of a plane. That's what I'm gonna do.
Bro, what are the chances of that happening though, man? An actual cute girl
Pretty
off a
high.
plane. Really? I haven't seen one cute girl off a damn plane.
Yeah,
No,
well, I've seen at least one. Like, goddamn.
and I've been flying for a while, so I mean, like, that's my only concern.
yeah.
I don't know, man. That's loud ass fucking lawnmower outside, bro. It's too early for this.
I hear it too, bruh. I literally hear the fucking
Yeah, me and Christian
lawnmower.
live like right next to each other, and it's just outside at 12 in the morning. That's too early, bro. Like,
They're
we should,
doing mine at like 8 or 9 too.
dude.
Like,
Yeah, we shouldn't even be up right now. I mean, Tyler and Nick, I don't know. You guys are on something special. You guys actually are able to get up right now, but
This is
It's
just
12 o'clock,
it's just not it,
Yeah, it's
dude.
12 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
bro.
I
Bro,
had
that's like
5 hours of sleep before I woke up. We, dude, come on, man. That's too early in the morning, bro. These lawnmower people don't have any respect. Come on, dude, it's summer, man. They
Come
know
on,
people
man.
are going.
12, bro. 12. Make it 3, 4, even, bro. Like,
I'd be
what you
fine at
doing
three or
mowing the
four
lawn at
when they
12?
start lawn mowing.
Mhm.
What?
I'd be fine if they started lawn mowing at like three at the earliest, bro.
They working too early to be paid minimum wage.
Yeah, dude. No way. No way I'd wake. I don't. I couldn't. It'd be so hard for me to wake up like super early in the morning just to go mow some grass.
Mhm.
That
Mowing
hurts.
grass.
If I'm working in a minimum wage job, it cannot be something like that.
Mhm.
It's just, yeah, I don't know. I don't like the lawnmowers this early in the morning. It puts me in a bad mood.
Yeah, man.
Mm.
I don't
Yo,
know.
bro, I actually have something. I said I wasn't gonna
But
say much, but I did
that's fine.
think of something. And today, I obviously, I'll just tell. I haven't told you guys this whatsoever, but it's very embarrassing. So basically, I've been forced to do a pre-calculus camp
Yeah,
run by the school for four
yeah.
weeks, bro. This is brutal. I have to wake up at 9:30 Monday through Thursday, bro. Just to some bullshit ass Zoom conference.
Uh,
It
I
makes me
think
want to
my
cry.
dad wants me to do it. I'm pretty sure my dad wants me
Oh
to
well,
do it.
you got off the hook
I ain't doing that shit.
because
My mom said we ain't doing that shit,
yeah,
so
it's already started. It
she
was
came
like
in
first
clutch.
come, first serve, or whatever. But yeah, so
Oh,
basically, I I'm obviously not like letting that ruin my these 4 weeks of summer because this is very valuable. Oh my God. Okay,
doesn't matter. Keep going.
now basically I went to bed at like at least 4:30 last night, maybe later. I don't remember, and I have to wake up at 9:30. So I'm running on like 5 hours of sleep at the most. And I obviously do this dumb conference. I'm not paying attention to any of this stuff. I'm so tired. So I go to take a nap and I wake up to Buddy screaming. I don't even know. That's my little sister, by the way. I just call her Buddy. But I woke up to her screaming. And let me tell you, I was so infuriated at this point because not only are there lawnmowers just for some reason just outside of my window. I don't know what they're doing out there. They're just like have it like on, just parked outside. And nobody's like screaming at the top of her lungs because I don't know, she's acting like she's being force fed poison or something like that. And it's just, it is so brutal. And my days have not been going good so far. I
Yeah.
just want to get that out of the way.
Last summer I was on like the same sleep schedule. Like wake up at six and not wake up at 6 in the morning. Go to bed at like 6 in the morning. Wake up at like 3 p.m. And it's not a problem this summer because my parents have been sleeping into like 1 or 2 themselves.
That's me.
But like, um, my mom would just wake up at like 8 in the morning and go downstairs and just fucking cook. And s- last summer, dude, I just the clanking of the pots and the pans would wake me up every fucking time, dude. And I have to fall asleep with the fucking clanking and shit.
Yeah,
It's painful.
yeah. It's hard to fall back asleep 'cause then you wake up. It's just,
Yeah.
you can't
Once
fall
you
back to
wake up,
sleep to that
exactly.
blood curling screaming or the freaking pots clanging. It's just, it's so difficult. Luckily, I was able to fall back asleep, but
Yeah.
oh
Bro,
no,
my
it's been a
sister
rough
will just
morning.
randomly start. My sister will randomly start singing or like yelling or some shit, like just out of nowhere. It pisses me off so much because it's like no one's doing anything, and then she'll be doing something, and whatever she's doing, she'll turn it into a song. And not good singing either, like just yelling, just making noise.
I know
And
exactly what
me,
you talk. I know exactly what you're talking about. I can
yep.
see how that's annoying.
Hmm.
Lord have mercy. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just it's hard to get. It's hard to like sleep for a long time. I don't know why. But it's just hard to get some peace and quiet. In short, there's always something.
Plus, I
But
gotta be going to the bathroom, bro. Like, I cannot last until like 11 at the latest.
bro,
By
I'm
the
not.
time
I never
something's gonna
wake
wake me
up.
up.
I've never woken up with the urge to go to the bathroom. Like I don't know about you, man, but I've never just. Yeah, I've
Either
never
that or I'll
had
be
to. I've
like,
never just like woken up and then like, whoa, I woke up because I have to go to the bathroom. Like that's never happened to me.
happens. Like, I'll be cold and hot too in the middle of the night. Like, I'll be fine, and then, around some shit like 10 o'clock, all of a sudden I'm like, oh, well, I'm hot, so I'll get up now or something. I don't know. My body's just fucking on some
10 o'clock.
stupid shit.
Oh, I thought you said. Never mind.
What?
I thought you
Alright.
meant like you were going to sleep at 9:30 and then waking up at 10 p.m. No,
What?
but you gotta. Tyler, you still go to sleep at 10, right? Speaking of 10 p.m., you still go to sleep at
Yeah,
that time.
10. Yeah,
That takes
around that.
so much skill. I can't even comprehend it still.
Yeah, you have to be on the most immaculate schedule every day to just go to at the same time.
What time do you wake up?
Usually from like 9:30 to 10 ish.
Oh my God,
The
That's a
thing
That's
is,
a
lot of
lot
at
of
sleep.
my
sleep.
at my
That's a
dad's
lot.
house, I don't have my phone, so usually not I'll not go to bed as late and then end up waking up earlier. But at my mom's house, I've frequently just stayed up to like probably around 12 because I don't want to stay up for that long. But I've
I
been going to sleep around 12 more often now.
I am flabbergasted that you're able to wake up at 9 just regularly at the earliest. Like it like pains me to wake up at 9:30. I don't know how you can just wake up at 9. Just
What time y'all be waking up at school, bro? Like,
oh,
if 9 o'clock
No, I
pains
bro,
you,
woke
what
up
time
at
did school even start? It's been so long. I don't even know what time I
I
woke
7:20.
woke
up.
up at
7:20. I would
5:30.
wake up at 5:50,
Oh
bro.
yeah, okay.
God damn,
I woke up at 7 o'clock for school.
that's
6 o'clock,
wild.
bro. You woke up at 6.
Yeah, you did not wake up at 7. We were at school at
That's
7 o'clock.
20 minutes. Yeah, that's 20 minutes.
Oh wait, school started at 7, bro. Can someone needs to clear this up,
7:20.
bro?
Yeah, school started at
Alright,
I
7.
so
woke up at
first
5:30.
class, yeah.
You woke up at 6. We left at
Yeah,
6:30
yeah.
that
I don't
day,
know. Christian would wake up at 5:30 and yet still be late,
and
man. I don't
still
know
be
how you
late
would do it.
every day, every single day, every
I
day.
woke up
Yeah,
at
I don't
6, gave
know.
myself 30 minutes
5:30.
to get ready, and I was able to get out the house by then. But Christian somehow
Here's the
managed to be
problem. Here's the
late
problem, bro.
every
That's
time.
that's so
I
quick.
would never finish.
Yeah,
Not one day did I ever finish my breakfast, right? So I'd always be eating it up until like 6:32, right? And then I go to put on my shoes, and every fucking day I'd be like, "Ah, shit, I fucking forgot something." So I'd have to run upstairs, go do whatever the fuck I was doing, and then run back down. And by that time it's 6:35, so I have to put on my shoes again. And then some days I forget another thing, so I gotta run back up the stairs again. And dude, by the time I get out, it's like 6 fucking 40, bro.
yeah,
That's
dude. I
fucking
don't
wild.
like. I don't know how you did that, man. But I don't know. Cause
Cereal is like the worst fucking breakfast of all time. Just any cereal. Like, it takes so long to eat. I
I
cannot
agree.
stand how long it takes to eat cereal.
I
Like an
mean,
omelet, like some bread or something. Like, you can just get that down pretty quickly.
I made an omelet
Cereal,
recently. That shit was good.
I don't know.
I mean,
What's
I love Honey Bunches of Oats, bro. If you're gonna ask what cereal, like
shit, but
it's
cinnamon
gonna
toast crunch for me, probably.
I've
Fucking
never tried
Oreo
that.
O's are so good, bro.
Oh
What?
my
Oh,
god, bro.
Oreos.
Yo, bro, I don't know
Crispy,
what
you
kind of
gonna get
off-brand
Yeah,
diabetes,
those
cereal.
bro.
like have to be like the
I
most
don't
You gonna get
unhealthiest cereals
diabetes.
out
Yeah,
there, bro.
I
it's
don't
not
give
even
a fuck,
cereal.
bro. But don't you have to be at least? Wait a minute. No way.
What?
Wait. It's either you have to be overweight to be diabetic, or you become overweight from being diabetic. I don't remember which
No,
order it is,
you don't
but
need to be
Well,
overweight
it
to be
depends.
diabetic.
Diabetes can be a
Yeah,
genetic thing, so you can just kind of
yeah, I've
you
seen a
can
bunch of
have it,
people.
but a lot of the times what happens is people do eat bad and then their body just starts having problems because of that and then they become diabetic.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of people that are diabetic but not overweight. So
Yeah, that's my cousin. My cousin has diabetes, but he's not overweight at all.
yeah,
Yeah.
man, I'm chilling. 5'9", 104, just vibing, man.
Ah,
I'm gonna
jeez.
continue to eat my Oreo O's.
but I yeah, I wonder if I looked up right now the top 10 like most unhealthy cereals. I bet that would come up on the list.
Oreos
I wonder
gotta
what
be
the
number
average
one.
weight is for 5'9"
I
person.
doubt it's gonna be 104 pounds, dude.
What
You're
is
pretty
the
fucking light. I'd reckon from like 120 to like 130, maybe 140. I'm not sure.
Wait, let's see what the average weight for a 15-year-old is first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd reckon around that amount. Seems to be what most people weigh.
15 years old is 115 pounds.
15.
Really? That's the
No, no way.
average?
Yeah,
Yeah.
No way.
Oh, it's height to weight ratio. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah,
I
it's
didn't
hard to.
ask for that.
Well, because that's what they'd have to do. You'd have to find the average height, and for that average height, you have to find the average weight, probably.
Ah, shit.
It's just a lot.
I mean we're
Yeah.
almost
Yeah.
the same height except for Tyler. He's like
Yeah,
six
Tyler's
foot
taller.
three, I think.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Bro, I'm only
But
5'11 apparently.
yeah,
That's cat, fam. He,
Nah, we
he hit
measured
6 by
5'11.
now, bro.
I
Yo, really,
if
your
I really
measuring tape
stretched,
ticking, bro.
if I stretched, I could probably be 6 foot.
yeah, you can dunk, right,
No, bro.
dude?
But I'm gonna
Really?
do a bunch of leg training this summer, and then I'm gonna come back and then just be able to dunk. That'll be wild. I'll be like flight.
Cat. You underestimating how much leg training you have to do,
I
bro.
realize.
Literally,
I realize.
a lot.
Nah, I believe in Tyler. I mean, yeah, I kind of want to be. Yeah, I've been saying that as a joke, but low key, I really would love to be able to dunk by the end of summer, bro. If I really
It's not gonna be
tried.
possible.
No, I can dunk right now. I just don't have the cameras on.
Alright, well, the average weight for a 5'9" male is between 144 and 176 pounds.
Jeez,
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
Forty
that
under?
sounds
That's
like a
not
lot.
bad.
yeah, I
Yeah.
was. That's what I was thinking. I was a little bit over, but yeah, dude, I can, bro. I can touch rim at 9'6". That's six
I
inches away
can't
from
touch
10.
rim at 10. If I did a little bit more training, I could probably touch rim at 10. But I haven't. I don't know. I've been
Uh,
seeing shit like about the proper way to jump. Sprinting into your jump. Because I've just been like kind of jogging into it. So I mean,
yeah,
I'll see.
Christian's
I'll test it
professional at
out.
touching those rims, bro. I don't know if you've seen him in his
Nah.
prime, man.
Nope.
Dude, I have a very good run up. My legs are just so skinny that they cannot generate enough power to jump up to like get up there, bro. I max out at like 9'4".
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
it's like half the time he doesn't jump, he just runs right past the rim. It's
Because I
great.
don't get my drop step in the right spot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always am able to find the right drop
I
step.
I need I need Nick. Nick needs to just try his best. Because when we went to play basketball, he tried, but I want to
Dude,
see Nick try.
I'm betting Nick can touch at least 10 feet if he really tried on the rim.
Oh, at least 10 feet. You
At
know,
least.
Maybe
what's
ten
his
five.
name? The
maybe
YouTuber that
12
can
feet,
dunk
maybe.
and he's like 5'8". What's his name? It's like Dexton Churchfield or
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
something like that.
Dexter
Bro,
Crutchfield.
Nick is dunking on 12 feet, bro. Better than Dexton Churchfield does.
Yep.
Surely. Yeah,
So, sorely, fam, sorely.
surely. Surely he's dunking. I actually do want to see
You.
Nick's, like, I mean, I've, like, yeah, Nick's and me has come over. Me and Kristen have marked 9'4", 9'6", and then 10 feet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, all on the back of the post, right where you raise it up. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we actually like tape measure. So it's
And
actually
I have
accurate measurements.
apparently I've been practicing my shot on lower than 10 feet. So
Yeah, I would just
like
give up at that point.
a month ago, I raised it up to 10. Now I got my shot back on. It was pretty easy to fix, but you just have to put a little bit more power and arc into your shot. But like,
Hmm.
damn, I was like, and I was touching rim on that too. I was so confident. I was like, if I do the right training, I'll be dunking by the end of the summer. And then I was like, shit, that was not even 10 foot. So
Yeah, I'm definitely, yeah, I could,
that's devastating.
yeah, 6 more inches, bro. I swear. I think if I do leg workouts and I go at least 2 inches over the summer, I could probably touch rim by the end of summer, 10 on 10 feet. I'm not even lying. If you think about it,
We go see.
that makes sense to me. Because if I grow 2 inches, I'd be around Tyler's height plus the leg workouts. Maybe.
So what you're basically saying is if I grind leg workouts, I'll be able to touch rim.
Yes.
I mean,
Alright,
y'all know John
we'll see.
Morant, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
He was a 5'7" freshman, but he was dunking his sophomore year because, tractor tires?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen the video.
You
How a
seen the
bag
video of
of
him
chips
doing
and
that, bro.
tractor tires help John Murray.
Yes. He held a medicine ball, I don't know how heavy it was, jumped on top of the tire, in the tire, out of the tire, and then over the tire, and turned around and went on the tire, in the tire, on top of the tire, over
There are
the
probably a
tower,
lot more
tower.
workouts
God
that he
damn,
did,
can't say
but
Well, I
tower.
mean, he actually has equipment to do that. We
well,
don't.
yeah, but
It's just a tire, nigga.
yeah, and you don't really need that. You can do like
Do you
weighted
really
lunge
think I'm about to
jumps,
go
and
out
you
of
can
my
do
way and find
pistol
a
pulls.
tractor tire
Do you know
and
what
get a
I'm
medicine
saying?
ball
He
and do that?
wasn't like, it's not like he had a home gym, bro. He was just using a tire that he had.
Which one of
It's not
us
like
has
he went out and bought a
a
tire.
spare? Bro, let somebody buy a tractor tire. We'll split it, and then we can share it. We can each get it for like
No,
a
but
week or
here's the
something.
thing, bro. Seeing that E60 inspired me, right? So me and my mom invested in a box jump set so I could do relatively the same thing. And she said she'd use it for her little half step CrossFit
Yeah.
workouts that she does. Is
No,
it CrossFit that uses half steps? I don't fucking know.
Oh no.
I don't know, man. But I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have that much stuff. I'd have to go
I
and buy
found
some stuff.
multiple exercises that you can do with or without weights. Lunge jumps, different variations of squats to like work
Yeah, I
on
did
and
gym
calf
squats
raises.
and calf raises.
So you can do it. I'm scared that my knee is gonna give out or some shit
Oh
because my
yeah,
left knee is
I
really.
swear every time I don't know what it is, but I always run into some freaking leg complication when I'm trying to go for these like
Hmm.
when I'm trying to touch these rims on different heights. Man, I swear, it's in the weirdest spots too. I don't. It makes no sense, but
Drink milk, nigga.
huh?
Yo, bones is weak.
Speaking of
Okay.
basketball, Garrett, you remember in fifth grade when I tackled that kid because
Yeah,
he.
dude.
All
I
right, so
I swear we've
basically
brought
when
this
we
up
were in,
before. Shoot,
really,
we've probably talked about it, but I don't
maybe,
think we went into detail. Yeah,
yeah.
Maybe
go
it
So
on.
was the
basically,
podcast that the deleted scenes, bro.
maybe. Anyway, so it
No.
was in fifth grade, right? And basically, what happened was Garrett and I were doing a 1v1, and there was this entire like class that decided we'll just take their ball, pause, and they started like playing basketball with it. We couldn't really get it until one little kid got the rebound, and so I saw the opportunity and tackled the shit out of him so we could get the ball. I was wrestling him for that ball, and I only got off with a warning, so that was pretty good.
Yeah, shout
And
out.
we were able to get it back.
Dude, the amount of times I told to watch my language, bro,
He caught you
it's
saying
unreal.
like cuss words
She
multiple
got me saying
times.
every word in the book, bro.
Oh my god. And you're in fifth grade at that time, but she's probably like Yo, imagine that.
That poor kid.
No, bro, I've been cussing since second grade. It was second grade when I like first said like the word fuck, like,
It's
and
talking early.
it's
Wait,
yeah, it started then.
is that early or like how
I
early?
don't know.
What is early? What is like a normal
Shit,
time to
probably
start
around
doing that?
like third, fourth grade is when I started. Yeah, fourth grade. I was probably late to the game. I had known words, but
I know. I
just
just knew all the words from watching the Minecraft YouTubers back then, yo. Those are the
but
days. The
fourth
Minecraft.
grade was when I started using it like more.
Fifth grade when I started
I
really
don't know,
using it.
like frequently.
Yeah, Nick still
So
doesn't. Nick still
Yeah,
doesn't.
I don't really curse at all, really.
good habit. I mean,
Yeah, it is. It's. I don't know how, but sometimes you just gotta let it out. I don't know.
Yeah.
mm,
Y'all remember the one I can't say that now. The one person that we were all friends with in fifth grade, but they had moved to Miami, they had a family and stuff.
Hmm. Yeah.
Dude, he went through some stuff, man. I was actually like
Yeah,
pretty sad.
yeah. Hmm.
yeah, but everyone told me that like, oh, missed it. Fuck, I want to give him an alias that I can say.
Just say, just come up with something.
Fucking Teddy, bro. That's his name.
Oh my
Teddy.
god.
Oh, Teddy changed you, bro. You were not like. Well, they did not sound like that. Sound like. Dude, Teddy changed you, man. You were not like this last year. You were so different. You were a very nice kid. What did Teddy do to
He
you?
changed me, I'm not
Shut
gonna
the
lie.
fuck. Like, yo,
I mean, I wasn't
that nigga
talking that
Teddy had
much.
nothing to do
I can
with
never
me,
yawn with
bro.
my mouth open ever again. So thank you,
Yo,
Teddy. Shout out if you know who you are. He listens to this podcast.
I can tell him to listen.
Yeah, tell him
yep.
to listen, bro. Shout out to Teddy. You know who you are, man. Thank you for now I know not to yawn with my mouth open. Bad
Hmm.
things will happen.
Sucking ghost dick, bro. That's
Yep. Mhm.
crazy. That's crazy.
It actually like that I'm actually like it really got to me, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, you could just.
Change your life, bro.
It
I
really
feel like
did. I
it's
was actually
that
scared.
whole.
That's why like I don't know, dude. There might be a
Oh
spirit
shit. That
trying
ghost
something.
thing, that ghost dick thing is just a government ploy to get you to cover your mouth, bro.
I just have to like put my shirt over
Nah,
my
fam.
mouth or something or my hand. I don't know, man. It's just. But yeah, I think he did that. That's when I like he really got me into like cursing more. I don't know. But then I kind of like stopped.
Dude,
I like toned it down a lot in middle school,
Yeah,
and now in
same
eighth
with
and high school, it's just that's when it's just
yeah.
kind of going back up.
Same with like jokes and shit. Like I would make jokes. Well, like race jokes and stuff and offensive
Tyler, I'm
stuff.
gonna
Like
be honest with you, man. Your jokes have kind of gone downhill since eighth
I
grade,
know,
bro.
I
It's
I
realize,
sad to
understand.
but
watch.
I realize that's because I just don't tell jokes that y'all would find funny anymore.
And
Like offensive stuff. I'm
I
taking
mean,
it a little bit easier in high school.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Alright, dude, it's intermission time, fam.
yes, surely.
Let- Let's take
That's
this break.
frustrating.
All right, I got a topic. So we were on the subject of school, so I got like two more school subjects. So what's your like least favorite class or like subject? out of the like core ones, because electives, it's like not everyone has them.
AP Human.
Yeah, AP.
That whole history
AP.
like
Yeah.
subject is
Hmm.
just so fucking lame, fam. Like I don't know how some teachers can base their life around history. Like
Yeah, it's like we don't care about what happened in the past. It happened. Just please.
like fucking can y'all talk about fucking flying cars or some shit to come? Cause I don't give a fuck about Thomas Jefferson, bro.
Yeah,
I don't
like I
care.
mean, some stuff is important, like knowing the history of like the wars and stuff. But you don't need to go so in depth into it. You know,
Fucking what were those niggas' names, bro? The two niggas that explored Louisiana.
Lewis and Clark.
Yo, Lewis and Clark are some bubble bitches, bro. Get the. I don't give a fuck about Lewis and Clark. I apologize, bro, but don't mean to sound ignorant, but at the same time, I really do. I don't fucking. I like. Shit is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like
Why,
we don't need
yo?
to know about.
Okay, you go on, Tyler. Are you saying?
We don't need to know about like the Articles of Confederation and shit. Like, do I care how our government was formed? It's formed. Why are we still lingering on how it was formed? It's a bunch of old dead white dudes. Like, come on, please, can we stop focusing on that?
I don't like history,
Yeah,
and that's.
math, I don't like. Oh shit, you can keep going.
Oh no, that's it. That's all I was saying. I don't like history.
Man,
History's boring.
yeah,
All the teachers
math.
are old white
Oh,
ladies.
Exactly. It's so true.
You said it, not me, bro.
at least mentally. At least
Actually,
mentally.
round counts. We can name drop that,
Yeah,
right? Or do we have to bleep
mentally.
that out?
Dude, no one. There's so many teachers, bro.
You know what?
Nobody
That right
fucking cares.
there is we can go ahead. Yeah, you know what? You know what I mean by what?
If you know,
Okay.
you
Yeah.
know.
And yeah.
If
I
you
mean, let's
know,
be
you
honest.
know.
She got. I don't know if we're gonna go into detail on how she acted, man. I don't really care either. But
I don't
should we?
She,
think so.
she was
I
built like the girl that turned into a blueberry in the motherfucking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
I could explain how
She
she
was built
acted,
so
but
weird.
I can explain how she acted. If we don't like it, we can leave it out. But basically, nah. I don't know.
Yeah,
She was
it's
like,
probably better not.
yeah. I would say better not
yeah.
to.
She just she was an interesting
Yeah.
person. She can distinguish homework. I don't like that. But I swear, like Miss man, something else, dude. Hater. She's a big hater. I didn't. The people, the girls, I don't remember who they were. I don't remember their names. I think they're coming back to me now, but I don't. But the class pets of that class, like I don't even know what they're thinking. Like I don't know what they're doing with their lives. If you're like actually trying to be a class pet for, like, what are you even
Yeah, oh
doing?
my god.
Like,
I remember one time I was looking at
imagine.
some Jordans or some shoes, some type of shoes in that class. And she like came outside and was like, she was like, "Who are you texting?" And I was like, "I'm not texting anybody." And she like had a whole thing like she contacted my parents because I was looking at shoes in class, dude. Like what
Yeah,
the
didn't Mr. We can, are we can just name drop teachers. I mean, I
I
don't,
mean, I don't think we should, bro.
Yeah.
yeah,
I I don't think so.
okay. Well,
we
yeah, I
can
mean,
just
you know who we're talking about. You know the dude, our science teacher. You know he caught you doing that
oh
too,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
You
yeah.
like how many teachers have you been caught like by whilst looking at shoes? And that's the
I
person we
think
can't
it was
name.
just higher than him. But him, he
That's
also like he caught us looking at like rappers' real names or something like that.
yeah, I remember that. We were looking at rappers' real names with the people sitting behind us.
Yeah. And
Paying up a
he
name
he
drop.
took over my screen, but I couldn't move my mouse. I control alt delete it before he could
Yeah,
do
dude, those are the
anything, but
days,
he had already seen it, but the damage was already done.
Yeah, we had me and Tyler sat next to each other in the science class, and we had two people that sat behind us. They were pretty chill. We'd always like look up dumb stuff. That was a good class at times, but everybody obsessed over him, and it's low key annoyed me a lot because he was not all that.
Walter
All right,
White, bruh.
he was not all that. And I know if people are listening to this. I know, and they go to or whatever. I know, I know they know who we're talking about, and he's not all that. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. He's just not it. Okay, I don't know why he got so much hype. He spread drama around the school that should
Made
not,
kids
and
feel
drama
bad.
that should not have been spread in the first place. All right,
Made kids feel bad.
made kids feel bad, exposed people's relationships. He was just not it, and people thought he was so funny because dude, his jokes not funny. The only thing funny was that one incident. Can we put that incident Tyler or no?
Um, yeah, I guess.
All right, bro. Okay, okay. The only thing I think that Mr. Teacher we can't name, Mr. Science teacher said that was funny was I guess Tyler was just as a joke acting black, right? And
Not even
fire.
trying to. I just said someone was my homie, but
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
know. But Mr.
still
Science
could
teacher,
be
I'm said the name.
perceived.
Ooh, Mr. Science teacher, being the nosy person he is, of course, is right behind us, so he's listening to this whole thing. And he was like, Tyler, stop acting black. You're a white kid. And that right there at the time, I was dying laughing. That's the only thing this dude has done that, like, I didn't hate because I was actually a good one. I gotta give him props for that one. But I did not like the attention he got. He got it for the dumbest reasons, and I don't like him. And that's it. That's all I have to say. I had to preach about that
Yeah,
because I know most of the audience is from our high school, so they know who this is. And I just wanted to preach right there for a second because
yeah.
I want to spread that
Fuck that
around.
nigga, man. Old ass nigga, bitch
I don't
ass
know
nigga,
how all
bald
these
ass nigga.
girls think he was actually like something special. Like they laughed at everything he said. That it's no. And I don't know. I don't know if we can give like Tyler. Do you remember any examples that we could give? He would just make jokes about like when somebody was like struggling to read, he'd make a joke and then everybody would laugh. It's just not funny. Like
Yeah,
everything he did was just not funny, and everybody thinks he's the ish. But
yeah. And he would get in on like people's
yeah,
like drama and shit.
that's the thing, dude. It's been like some serious stuff. Like he's almost gotten fired for doing that. But enough of this. I've said my word on him. I don't like him whatsoever, and I hope I don't see him next year.
Yeah,
Bitch
yep.
made.
Oh my god.
And what's your worst grade in school? Like, what has been your worst
Um,
On a report card or like worst grade is in like during the
grade?
middle of the quarter.
Like, it can be at any time, yes.
the
Oh
lowest
my
grade I've ever
god.
had is like at the least like a 60.
Dude, I've been in the 40s.
Oh my god.
I've brought them up, but yeah, I've been
Yeah,
down there.
yeah, same. I think in sixth grade one time, um, I
Oh,
had,
I thought I meant this year.
oh, I
No, I've been
mean,
in the
any,
40s this year.
Nice, man. Keep it up.
Good
before I
shit,
started,
bro.
before I started checking grades, I would just not turn stuff in, but then didn't realize how much it was worth for, and that was around sixth grade, so yeah, that's why I was getting a lot of worse grades back then. But
And what do you mean by worst grades? Give us a percentage, man.
I wouldn't
89.
have known. I wouldn't have known the percentage.
Did you say 89?
If Tyler says bad grade, that's the first thing that comes to
Yo.
my head, bro. 89.
Yo, Tyler actually gets like straight A's though. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
89.4. Get out of get out. You're grounded. But get out the house
93,
though.
93.
That's the lowest grade, and I wouldn't be surprised if Tyler actually meant that. I'm not even lying. Well,
89.4.
how
If
about
any
you,
letter
Nick?
on the report card isn't an A, you're I'm disowning you. Get out. Get out right now.
Alright, yeah, Nick, go ahead, man. What's your lowest grade that
Um,
you've ever had?
I mean, I've never had like a C on like anything really, like
Wow.
progress report or report card. So I
God
guess
damn.
like a low
Not even
B,
in the
like an
middle?
Like
no,
of like the middle of the quarter.
no. I always make sure I don't get there. Like I do extra
What
credit just in
in
case.
God's green earth?
Legendary.
See,
Dude, I'm
Nick
trying to
is
get
kind of
on a
like
report
Tyler in
card.
a sense because they both get like basically straight A's, but Nick is Nick and Tyler's Tyler, so we can so there's like a kind of like a pass there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I
Tyler was
can't
like
get straight
top of the
A's
eighth grade class.
for my
So
life, dude. I It's always A's and B's for me, always.
This
It's
year has been A's
damn
and
near
B's as well.
impossible. There's always that one class with a bad teacher, or
That
I
was
just
human geo. That was
failed.
human geo for me.
That was science because he didn't teach us, and I already ranted about him earlier. I did forget to mention that he doesn't teach other stuff. But yeah, it was like that class, and then a little bit of human geo in there. I could get an A in that class. Like you just have to like really focus and study.
I mean,
That's
I
pretty
guess, yeah.
difficult. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like that one. But
Yeah.
so yeah,
For me in language arts this year, that could have had the potential to be bad.
oh
Um,
yeah,
yeah.
that's why I don't
So
do
there
that.
was, yeah,
There's always group
I'm
chats
not.
where people want to get answers, and I have the answers, and I'm in those group chats, but I just don't send them.
If it's not that big a grade, I won't send it. But well, now I won't. But
Yeah,
God, yeah.
I don't
One
know. I
time there
just
was an essay for language arts. If y'all didn't know, which y'all probably didn't. Anyway, so there's an essay for language arts, and somebody asked to see mine, and me stupidly decided whatever, and he ended up copying pretty much like 3 paragraphs of mine or something like that.
oh my
She
god,
thought it was the entire thing, but I
that's
don't know. That
tragic.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
You gotta beat that nigga's ass. You can't even live like you just damn.
yeah.
He was
I
already gonna go down, bro. He just took you with him. Like that's tough. That's tough.
yo, should we talk about the Christian? Should we talk about the incident that happened recently in that one group chat with all the? I don't know if
It
that's
wasn't
like
really an incident.
worthy, but it was pretty
Oh, you
funny.
talking
I'm
about
not
with
gonna
the
lie.
dog?
Yeah, dude.
Is that Thunder? What the fuck? Thunder coming out too early, bro. It's too early for that shit. Go to sleep, bro. Like he doesn't get up for like another 5 hours. What is he
You know
doing?
what? I will tell everybody. So basically, me and
Oh my.
Christian, should we tell him or no? He said, "Oh my God, I can
He,
think it's
I,
not."
yes, just be careful with the names.
Okay, so basically, I
Add
know
the list
exactly how to
here.
describe this. So basically, me and Christian, believe it or not, are in a group chat with about a bunch of fifth graders and an eighth grader, right? Um, and this is like the craziest group of characters like you've ever seen. Like, I mean, there's like a BTS addict. There's like it's like it is something else. There's like
Yeah.
drama instigators. Like it's just something else in there. It is crazy and it's very diverse. But recently, man, this one kid, I don't know, because everything goes down in that group chat. Like all this drama is so funny because they're in fifth grade. It's so much different from like high school. It's a nice it's like a nice mix up, you know. It was like this one kid, dude. He was like raging so hard because he's over at a friend's house, and that friend sent a video of his dog basically butt fucking him, and he decided it was a great idea. Obviously, obviously he had pants on, but it was still humping him in the ass, and he sent it in the group chat,
And he was
and
just
he
he
got
was lying down flat, just taking it, bro. He wasn't even trying to like get the dog
oh,
off of him, bro.
and that person sent it in the group chat, and everybody went for him. They were and he was like, he was trying to defend himself, calling us gay, but everybody was like, says the one getting raped by a dog. He like
Oh,
left the group chat. He was so mad. It was so funny. But that was like a hard to watch video. Like, and they're in fifth grade going into sixth. Like, I was hard to watch that. Like, and he was getting roasted by a BTS addict. Like, that's literally their name on Snapchat, by the way. A
No
BTS addict. Like,
way.
I'm not getting roasted by a BTS addict. Like, that's just embarrassing. If you like, I don't know how people can listen to K-pop, but still, I don't know. I'm
let's
not
not
getting
start that
roasted.
argument, bro.
I'm
We're
not
gonna
getting roasted.
Mm-mm.
spark controversy. We're gonna
You
end
know
up
what?
all.
On a Monday here, I think K-pop is returning. Did you hear me say that I'm gonna be more of a K-pop program hater this summer? I'm trolling. I'm publicly trolling. But we can actually talk about the music. I don't even know what's playing on it. There's no But yeah, in short, it was a great
If you listen
conversation,
to
I think.
K-pop, sorry,
After you
you don't deserve
unsubscribe.
them. Give them to the more needy,
Yeah, dude.
please.
It's like I see a bunch of people will be like, if you're racist, just unsubscribe. I don't.
That's one of the only things we have a unanimous decision on is that K-pop.
A good
Yeah,
half of the population of K-pop listeners are weirdos. I'm not gonna lie. Such as the one in our fifth grade group chat that we're in. Perfect
Yeah,
example.
she's
Like
fifth
they,
grade. Fifth
relentlessly.
yeah.
grade,
And she sends like
and she
videos, and
reads
she's like
fan
saying,
fiction.
she's like, oh my god, I wanna listen. I just wanna watch a fan fiction. Why are we arguing? Stuff like that is weird.
Fan fiction.
I put her in her
Do
place
you
a
know
while
how
back. It was so
dirty those
funny.
shits are, bro? Oh my god. Fan fiction, bro. You're like 11. What the fuck?
It's weird, dude. She sends like montages of them. She sends like she'll be like, I don't know if you guys have been on TikTok, but in the comments, like the font that would like shut the fuck up. That comment, it's like
Yeah.
everywhere. It's on every TikTok. Just like in that kind of font with those kind of emojis, she'll be like
Yeah.
saying like entire lines. It's just weird. Those people are
Je
something else.
vais voir Pio, Pio, baby, show,
Facts.
show. Facts, facts.
That was probably. I think that was better than most of the K-pop songs out there. Good job. It was a
Oh, I
good
said it
song.
wasn't even in Korean. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Oh, actually, no, I'm kidding. Okay, actually, yes, dude. Me and Christian, we watched Cars 2 and Ratatouille, by the way. And you know what? That just kind of like refreshed my memory on how Cars 2 is the best Pixar movie. Or
Oh
It's
my
second
so
god,
best,
not
good,
this
sorry.
dude.
again. Not this
Yep,
again.
yep.
It's so good, dude.
No, I don't want to start. I just wanted to, I don't know, I just wanted to spice things up with that one, but it's true. It's true. I don't know if anybody can change my mind on that. I'm dead set on that idea, but yeah, I don't actually. That's my bad idea. I don't want to. We can't bring that back up. Now we just had like a whole like 15 minutes last podcast dedicated. Yo, honestly, the reason why this isn't out on Sunday is because you know what I mean. things happened. We forgot, basically. Everybody,
Christian was
I
Yeah,
forgot, bro.
meaning
Don't put it on the group, bro. I slept in. I'm not gonna cap it.
okay, yeah.
You know the crazy part? I woke up by myself at 12:53, which never happens. Never. And
Whoa.
then I was like, 12:53. I'm going back to sleep. I woke up at like 3:40.
I woke up. I set my alarm for
Then
exactly
I
at
looked
12
at my
o'clock.
phone. Oh shit!
I was like
Yeah, I know.
shitting bricks. I was like, "Whoa, holy fuck! We have a podcast to film like right now. I gotta get up." And I see Tyler and Nick, and I was like, "Wait, Christian's on here." And I was like, oh, "No way, no way he hasn't forgotten."
I woke up at the 3 p.m. Then I looked at my phone. I saw the texts. Everyone was like, "Are we in? Are we in?" And I was like, "Ah, shit, it's game over for me, bro." I fucking sold.
Yeah, but luckily it's not on a Tuesday like last time. We got it a little bit earlier. We gotta actually stick to the schedule. But
Yeah, here's the two messages I saw, bro. I saw Nick send um. Oh shit! Did my messages just refresh? Fuck. All right.
well,
Well, I saw
yeah,
Nick send we should get in the Discord now, and then saw Tyler send I'm in, and I was like, oh fuck, I fucking missed it, dude.
yeah. I woke up. That's why the first thing I saw when I woke up to check my phone. That was like that got me scared. I was like, "Oh my god!" But you know what?
yeah.
Look, I was actually like, if you can believe this, I swear these like pre-calc things go till like 2 sometimes, right? So I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like get on this podcast, but luckily it ended earlier, so praise the Lord for that.
hmm
Praise
That's
the
like
Lord.
torture. It's torture, but yeah, I mean, I'm
I
lucky we were able to
mean,
get it out, cause
yeah, I'm glad that we did online school for that reason. I mean, like some other parts about it may not be that good, but at least we don't have to wake up
yeah.
at,
Speaking of online
5:30 to 6.
school,
Ungodly
speaking of
hour.
online school, if we have like restrictions like staying in a whole class like the whole day. Are you guys doing online school? Or are you gonna actually do that and just sit
I'm
in a
doing
whole
online.
class?
Online.
I'm doing online.
I think I'm leaning towards online. I'm pretty sure like everybody I've talked to
Yeah.
says they're leaning towards online. If it comes down to that,
I'm
Yeah.
not sitting in the same class for the whole day.
sounds brutal.
Yep.
And I don't wanna. And you can't like get like in a certain distance. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't know. It's not. I
Yeah.
Dude,
don't
there's
know.
still like 1,000 people dying every day. Like it's still not even like at a good state yet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Hopefully it passes over soon, but that's not gonna be the case. But we can only hope. Wait,
Yeah,
how many
plus I
people
don't
are
know
in
where.
like? Oh, would you guys think of that tornado that touched down the other day? Wasn't that freaking madness?
Yeah, but it
Dude,
was moving away from my neighborhood, so I wasn't really stressed.
it
I
was
mean, it
crazy.
was a
Like right
crazy
next to like
storm, but
Orlando International Airport. That
yeah,
was mad.
it was a crazy storm. But
Yeah, it actually.
Dude, it was when my baby cousin was at my house, bro, and she was like, "Isn't even a year yet."
Yo, shout out
She could
Auntie
like barely
John, man.
crawl. Oh my god, man. Anyway,
Yeah,
fucking, I had. She was just like, we were all sitting in the living room, and this fat ass lightning struck like right behind my house, and it was so. It was the most like violent lightning strike. Actually, no, there's been like two more that like are comparable to that. But it was super violent and it was super fast and it like shook the house and it was pretty fucking
damn.
scary. I don't really imagine how scary it is for someone who isn't even fucking speaking yet.
Dude, imagine. Yeah, imagine. Bro, imagine living in like Tornado Valley, like, in Kansas and Nebraska. Like, dude, that's like not a that's a common occurrence, bro. And it's worse. Like that's like scary, you know, like to think that like at any day you could have easily could have a violent storm come in and then just get your house like swept away. It's kind of
Hmm.
like crazy to think about. I'm never living in there. I'm never living in Tornado Valley like that, bro. It's too risky. I don't like the idea of just losing everything because of a tornado like that.
Yeah.
It'd be scary. But luckily,
Yeah, if there was a fire in your house, what would you guys bring out? Like, if
oh,
you
that's
could
a good
only bring a
idea.
couple things.
That's a big fear of mine. I don't like the house fire. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll probably
But
just
What
bring
would
would
my
you
you
whole
take?
choose
room out
three
with me.
things, or like what are we
I
bringing
never
out?
said three, but just as much stuff as you can
Probably my whole
carry.
room. I just take my whole room.
So you just gonna carry your whole room.
Probably
Hmm.
at, at
Dude,
least half of it. I could probably
what
pick
am
up my
I
bed
grabbing
if I
from?
tried.
Alright, bro.
See,
I know
a
exactly what
human
I'm
can actually
grabbing.
lift up a car, but the muscles just, that's actually true. I'm not, I'm
It's
not just,
adrenaline though. Like
exactly. Yeah,
your
see, I
adrenaline
could,
will be rushing, but is your brain really gonna say, "Shit,
yep,
I need my bed right now,
I'm like
bro"?
plowing through the walls
Carry
and
the
getting this bed
bed.
out into the
You talking
street. I'm
about like
sleeping there on like,
the whole bed frame and shit? Are you talking about a
I'm no,
mattress
I'm talking
now?
about with the mattress on top of it. I'm like picking it up and then just like a football. I'm going through the walls out to like the street. I'm sleeping on the street
You
with my
could just
bed.
take a sleeping bag, bro. You could just take a sleeping bag.
I could, but like
No, he
I'm
wants
not
the whole
sleeping on the.
bed, bro. What are
Yeah,
you talking?
I'm
You're
just
really
sleeping.
talking about taking a
Yo,
bed out
and
of the house.
I could take the bed in the dresser and just have my whole like room out in the cul-de-sac, yo, right in the
Might as
center.
well take
I'm
the
living.
dishwasher with you or something else. Like, bro, you're really gonna
Yeah,
carry
Christian, let me live in your backyard if that happens, bro. I'll bring.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
got
bring
you,
my
bro.
bed
You
through the
move your
wall,
bed
right? And I'll
like
just.
under the patio.
y'all aren't
Oh,
Chill.
I
gonna
didn't even
bring
mean in
the
the patio. If you're
ping
being
pong
that generous, I
table.
meant like out in like the grass. I could just set my bed up out there with my dresser.
Bro, the patio got rain coverage, fam. Your mattress ain't gonna get wet under the
Oh,
patio,
thank you,
bro.
man. Oh, I could
We
just
got spiders though.
have one of those tents, those big tents. You know what I mean? That just like before it, I don't know. It's like I don't know how to describe it. It's like a big tent. You can put like a lot of stuff under it, and it doesn't have like walls, but it has a roof. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about,
Canopy?
but
Shit.
kinda,
Is that a
kinda.
canopy? I don't know. But
I don't know.
whatever, man.
Yeah, if there was a
Anyway,
fire, I'd most likely bring my phone and maybe some money, but I don't really have that much stuff that I
Yeah,
care
actually
about.
though, like
Like,
I'm bringing my treasure chest, and I'm throwing like my wallet and like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know something else in there. I don't know what else I have. I don't maybe
Like
my
shoes,
speaker.
pretty much.
I'd
Yeah,
like
that's a
wear
good
my
one.
shoes out. I mean, I'm not. I only have like two
bro,
like
oh,
valuable pairs of
Yeah,
shoes on me right now.
yeah.
Like my
dude,
yeah, I only have like, and then my yeah, my basketball shoes are already outside. Like I don't have any valuable shoes.
Yeah, how are they, Garrett? How are the Kyries?
Yeah, those are actually good. I do like them. I have like yeah, I do like the Kyries. I wear them.
Hmm.
Highly recommend them. Many Kyries are good usually.
Yeah,
I don't,
the fives look the best. The
yeah.
sixes, that was one of my topics. Best shoes, just for look and I mean function. I mean, but that's not really what matters. Best shoes for looks.
Mhm. Um,
What are?
I don't know. I mean, shoes, money, wallet, phone, charger. Uh, I don't know. I guess I could
charger.
clothes. Yeah, for my
Shoot,
phone, man. You know,
Bro,
I gotta be smart
the
about that.
charger is like,
man.
bro, you
I'm
could go down
plugging
to
it into like,
7-Eleven and buy it.
nah, bro. See, I'm not wasting that money in my treasure chest that I have hidden in my room, because that's that money for like, um, I don't know what that money's gonna be for. Probably like buying. Wait a minute. Can't I just go to the bank and then just? T- I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Um,
Never mind, man. Anyways, I
I'm
know exactly
confusing
what I'm
myself.
bringing out, bro. Phone, AirPods, wallet, bungee chair, bro. My bungee chair is coming with me, bro. You know the chairs with the like not elastic, but they're like
The spider
bands.
chairs, the spider
The
web looking
spider
chairs.
chair, bro. But mine is different because it actually has a seat on it. It's just like suspended by the little spider thing, bro.
Yeah, that
And then
yeah, keep going, sorry.
I'm taking all my hoodies out, bro. I'm carrying them, and I'm running down the stairs, and then I'm gonna go inside the house. I'm gonna grab my white Air Force Ones, my black Air Force Ones, and my Jordan ones, and I'm throwing them all out the door.
Big
And
flex.
then, hey, hey, and then, fuck, I'm running up back up here. I'm gonna get my Gucci cologne, and I'm gonna run downstairs with that, and that's it.
Dude, you just use this opportunity.
Burned by them. Can you
Dude,
imagine just
Mitch
running,
just used this
Christian
opportunity
running
to
out the
flex
house?
his shoes and his cologne. Okay. I
Yeah,
feel that.
honestly.
I
Can you
respect that.
imagine just
Gucci.
imagine
Yo,
Christian running out of the house and his mom is like, "Oh my God, you made it out," and then he just runs back in to get his cologne.
facts,
My
bro.
Gucci cologne,
You
fam.
gotta smell good on the streets. You know what I mean?
Dead ass. How
His
am I
mom and
supposed to
dad are
spend game
worried
on the
for his
showers
life.
when I have a shower, bro?
He just comes
Dead
out with the
ass.
cologne like, "I got it, guy."
I'd probably bring my hair mousse too. That's some good quality hair
My
product right
hair
there.
moves, bro. My eco
Y'all
styling
worried
hair
about the
gel,
wrong
bro.
shit.
Yo,
Eco
um,
styling hair gel.
to end things off, I was thinking of this. If you could go back in time, like just off the top of your head, like if you go back to if you could go back to like any point like in your life, like it could be like when you were a kid for
15.
like the day. Oh my, this
15.
dude would go back at it. If he could go back to the past for a day, any day in the past, he would go back to the Keen to change that.
Literally, yeah.
I respect
The
that.
fate of
I
that
can see
one
that.
moment.
That's my biggest regret in life, bro.
Okay, tell us the Keen said. How about you, Christian? What do you think? One day you get to go back
He go back to the
To
Quince
change
to see me
something or
doing it.
just to relive it?
to the what?
To go back to change something or just to relive
No,
it?
no, you could just relive like any like point like just for a day. You can choose any day in the
Oh,
past,
shit.
and then that whole day you could just relive.
So I can't
So
change
I
Quince.
can change it or
I
can't
mean, you
change it?
Let's
you
say
can
you
change it.
can,
You
Do I
can change
do
it,
I
but
go
you don't.
back from having the knowledge of what's going to happen in that
Yeah,
day?
sure,
Okay then,
sure.
so I do get to change it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, I still have no fucking clue, bro. There's a collage of little tiny embarrassing moments, like I don't know, little awkward moments that if I had the choice I would go back and change, but like they're not enough to waste a day on that I could be doing some crazy shit, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
Then just go back to a day in the past and like just be there for that.
Okay. How about you, Nick?
Honestly, I think I'm in the same boat as Christian. Like I can't think of anything.
Yo,
Like
I
there's
got one.
embarrassing moments, but like some of the embarrassing moments, like I'd
Just
like to
kill,
talk about now. Like
just
it's
yeah,
kill
funny to think
Hitler,
about.
and then you'll be a hero.
You know what? Honestly, I would say go back. Yo, honestly,
Yep.
it'd either be one of the days like a while back at could we name drop the people that live and used to live in our neighborhood or no?
hell no.
Oh my god, bro. The Irish Spring Green dude. That guy, the Irishman that lives in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Either like
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
go back to his house like when we were young. Those are the days. Or I will go back to that one dude that used to
Uh-huh.
live in the neighborhood that you know his name. Everybody knows his name. He used to live in our neighborhood. Surely you know
Yep.
Christian.
Probably.
Playing
Continue.
Call of Duty Origins. Oh my god, bro.
Yo!
Playing Call of Duty
Shout outs
Origins
to
or any of
him,
those
bro.
zombie maps with the boys over there. I would definitely relive one of those days. Or one of
I
his
think
birthday
I know a
parties
day I would relive
with
that.
that big old water slide, bro. I'd have to choose from those three. Those are the days, bro. This dude would always, for his birthday, bring like a 60-foot water slide. And then we would just, oh, dude, I'd pay money to go to like relive one of those like birthdays that he had.
It, it
Like,
really shows the difference. But oh my bad.
it was, it was so fun.
Hmm.
His house was fun back then. I'm not gonna lie. He was questionable sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, but other times, dude, it was so much fun being over there. Like the birthday
It really
parties
shows.
to like the video games that he had, because
Mhm.
he and his brother had like everything. Like they had all the DLC maps for like Call of Duty. It was those were the days, dude.
It
Or
really
cause
shows you like the difference between our lifestyles. Like all y'all are going back to relive shit, and I'm just here like I gotta change shit real quick.
yeah, I'm not
I
focused on
I
like
I,
I
changing.
got
I
I
just
some
wanted to
regrettable.
relive. That was like
Nah, I
my
done some regrettable things in my
I
life.
gotta. If I went back with all the knowledge I have now, bro, I definitely would have gotten that girl snap at the fucking plane,
Yep,
bro.
I was
oh
Definitely,
my god.
definitely. Those awkward seventh grade me
I
couldn't
just would
do
have
it,
had a
bro.
girlfriend
But
right now, but
dude, I
we
would have had
just
a long
didn't
term
try.
relationship, bro. Like it's crazy.
you would
Life
have
is
had a
crazy.
body count.
I would, man. That's so sad, bro. Like shit.
I know. We've all done things we regretted,
Yep.
especially you, Tyler.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I feel bad for you, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, most of the people know we've done, but we're not gonna say it just because it's just not it. Um,
Nah.
but let's just say it was a. I'm pretty sure anybody would want to change what they,
Yeah.
unless they
You
had
you
Yeah,
a,
know
and
it's
on
yeah,
that
you
note,
know
I
it's
think it's best
bad
we
when
cap
I'm.
it off, bro.
yeah. It
You
was just
know
it
it's
was a
bad.
regrettable thing, but that's in the past now.
Yeah.
Uh,
Alright, Tyler, you wanna fuck, what do
Cl-
you call it?
oh,
close
yo!
close
It's
it off.
okay.
What?
We have to say this,
Yeah.
bro. Is it next week?
Yeah.
We're gonna get the guest on. Hopefully, we're
Yep.
trying to. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So Anya, our friend, is hopefully gonna be coming on next week. Maybe we got that, but we're planning next week. Uh, but yeah, that's it. I don't know if
Yep.
you wanna do the outro, Tyler, but that's gonna be a
Join
special
us
announcement
next
we got.
time. What y'all want me to say for the outro?
Oh no, that's it.
Yep. Join us next. Join us next time. We got a guest on the show.
Facts.
Straight out of the booth.